Hey everybody, it is the Midnight Goddess, and this is a video about why I can no longer call myself a feminist. Now, a little background. I was raised by a homosexual father and a feminist mother. Now, the feminism I learned was more of an egalitarian feminism that was from the 60s and 70s. And for a long time, I separated myself from what are now known as radical feminists, turf feminists, and Tumblr feminists by basically saying that I am a sex positive feminist, which would have been the feminism from the 60s and 70s. Because I believe in sexual equality for both genders. I believe that the sex trade should be legalized and better cared for both genders. I believe that rape is an issue for both genders. So this has kind of opened my eyes, and I can no longer refer to myself as a feminist because I can't separate myself from the Tumblr feminists, from the radical feminists, the turf feminists. And if you don't know what a turf feminist is, trans exclusionary radical feminist. They don't believe in transgendered rights, which I believe in because that was mine, not yours. Because I believe in equality for everybody. It's taken me a very, very long time to come to this position of saying I'm not a feminist. And the picture that I've accompanied the audio with are kind of the reasons why. Because I can't just take that feminism is just a one-word definition that wants rights for women. It's become so much more than that, especially in the age of the Anita Sarkeesians, who have gone and completely made feminism a joke. Now, if it was more like the he for she campaigns, I would actually still call myself a feminist because I do believe that he for she is what feminism should be, where it's equality for their issues as well as ours. But until that day comes, I've got to step away from feminism. And this is going to cause a lot of issues in my life because I'm part of a group that are feminists. And along with the MRAs, we opened the first abuse shelter / drug rehab / homeless shelter / free clinic and psychological help for men. And that was in Toronto, Ontario, in Canada. And we did that by aligning ourselves with the MRAs and making it happen by working together as a cohesive unit. And that is what feminism should be, working with everybody to make a cohesive unit for a better world for everybody. And it's not anymore, and that just fucking pisses me off. And I'm so sad to be walking away from the feminist movement. But I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to help, and I'm still going to work in my communities. And no, I don't live in Toronto. I'm not doxing myself. I don't live anywhere near there. It's just that we helped with the building of this thing. And it saddens me what feminism has become. It's become like the wolf in Little Red Riding Hood. You know? Or should I say the huntsman, to be more exact? Because if you look at the story, it could be taken in the sense of the wolf is offering her sexual sexual openness and freedom, whereas the huntsman is telling her to keep her virtue. But that's a whole other video. But this is just me explaining why I can no longer call myself a feminist. So this is the Midnight Goddess saying, if you can't love yourselves, darlings, how in the hell are you supposed to love anybody else? And just because I no longer use the term feminism for myself does not mean that I do not fight daily for equal rights for everybody. And when I say everybody, I'm not excluding anyone.